Hello, it's Amber here to share the rest of a tutorial with you. You can find the first part of this tutorial on my blog. It's a free pattern called The Festive Rose, and my blog address is www.ambah.co, but I'll put the link in the comments below so that you can find it easily. So this is a knitted rose with an attached leaf on a clip, so you can conveniently wear it in your hair as a brooch, or use it to decorate something with, maybe a Christmas tree or just something that you want to look pretty. So this video will explain how to put the pieces of the rose together. The blog post has the instructions for knitting the rose part and the leaf, and then this video will explain how to make it look like a rose. So I've blocked this leaf so that it's nice and flat, and I have also blocked the rose part, which it's not necessary, but I just think it's nice to help the yarn open up and be as beautiful as it can be. So I've just woven in the ends of the leaf, and I'm going to weave in one of the ends for the rose, the cast off tail up the top here. We won't need that. I will leave this cast on tail long. That'll be handy later for when we're sewing together the rose. Okay, so I have that tail waiting to sew in later, and I'm going to roll the rose. I'm using the wrong side of the stockinette facing up, the textured side, and the smooth side facing down. You can see that there's that little lip that's been formed from the stockinette roll. So I'm just going to think about a tiny little rosebud at the center of the rose first, and roll around, pivoting against the bottom edge here, which is the cast on edge. You can see that looks like a little rosebud already. I'm just going to keep wrapping that around, leave that tail out, I'll use that after, and keep twisting it. And really it's just going to be a matter of fiddling. There's kind of ruffly parts to this. I'm going to create a natural looking rose, as natural as a knitted rose is going to look anyway, with the illusion of lots of petals. That looks pretty good to me. So that's what it looks like underneath. What I'm going to do is thread that onto my needle, my tapestry needle. And use it to secure the petals in place. Going deep in there and pushing through just to be sure that I get through all those layers. Turn it round, attack it from a few angles there. So I'll turn it around and just see how it's holding up on this side. That's looking pretty good to me. So it's looking quite secure. I'm just going to continue a little more just to be sure. Lovely. So I can weave that end in and tie it off, and then I'll want to sew on the leaf. So the central decrease part of the leaf is the part that I would have poking out. So next I'm going to sew that leaf on. Choose a position that I like. So next I'll take the leaf, figure out where I'd like to place it exactly, and I'm going to attach it just with some regular sewing thread, and at the same time secure this little clip on so that it can be clipped onto hair or clothing or a Christmas tree.